Hello and welcome to the National Stadium East Field as we prepare for Monday night football. And this is going to be a big one. It really is going to be a massive one as Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens, they square off in the battle of former champions here. Pretty cool conditions as we prepare for battle between these two teams. But before we go into the thick of things here, let's hear from the coaching staff of the squads.
All right, Coach Williams, last season Portmore ended really strong, link-up champions. You started the season really well as well. What do you think that has done for the morale of the team and the program generally moving forward?
As I said, we started the season off the momentum that we had finishing the season last year. In terms of the morale, as I said, we won the Links Cup, so definitely the guys are on a high in terms of their thinking and their belief in the system and the program that we have there.
And you lost a couple of players, of course, during the summer, but you've brought in players as well, one of those being Martin Davis. What has his impact been on the team so far?
He has, I think he has contributed to about 4 of our goals, which is something that we struggle with in the early part of the season. And definitely his addition to the team is very valuable.
I know you're facing Tivoli today. They've also had a really good start to the season. It's always a big game versus Tivoli. What do you think that they will bring to the table today?
I watch them 1 or 2 times. They're a very quality team, a hard-running team, and definitely we're looking to match them in these departments and also to outplay them in terms of possession tonight.
And of course, you were a former coach of Tivoli Gardens as well. Do you have a personal vendetta against them that you want to get the victory today?
Tivoli is very dear to my heart. That's my first job at this level, and most of the players there are players that are brought in. So definitely, it's a friendly rivalry tonight.
Coach Wade, you lost a really tight game last time out against Mount Pleasant. They are the champions. They're playing really well. But I assume that you're still feeling really good about the season so far?
Well, definitely. As you know, this team has done nothing last season. And where they are now, it's more than a dream come true.
And you know, of course, the recovery time would have been much shorter than usual. The first midweek fixture of the season so far. What has the recovery been like physically and mentally?
The recovery, it's a process where, you know, players who have played, you know, get a little more rest and, you know, do a lot of endurance in small patches. And as for the others, they keep active. But, you know, the key thing, this is a unit that has been working together, and we expect great things, you know, down the road.
And you know, speaking about your players, Justin Dunn has been getting a lot of praise, rightfully so. But I think your midfield has really improved. Tivoli's midfield has improved this season. A key cog in that being Howard Morris. What do you make of his new role and how he's performing this season?
What Dunn has been doing, it's no surprise based on what I've seen when I went to Tivoli and make the adjustment to make him become the point man. He has been working assiduously, and he's one that is coachable. Morris, another talented youngster who I think you could call him an underachiever. But where he's at now, there's a lot of room for improvement.
As we take a look at the head-to-head here, and just as the case with the previous matchup between Humble Lion and Waterhouse, the last 2 times these two met, 0-0 score lines. And you can see the results before another drawn encounter, and Portmore United coming out the better team with 3-1 and 1-0 results.
Tivoli Gardens FC.
But these are former champions in their own rights. These are teams with loads of ambition, especially this season. Jerome Wade said that his Tivoli Gardens team, they pretty much went nowhere last season, and they're going into this season with high expectations. For Portmore United, they go into every season with high expectations. They won the knockout crown last year, and they'll be looking to make a mark this season. Welcome to our coverage of the Ray Neville Jamaica Premier League and Monday Night Football in particular here at the National Stadium East Field. My name is Donald Oliver. I'm with Leger Williams, and really looking forward to this contest between these two teams. We'll now pause for the playing of the national anthem. Leger, I'd like to know your thoughts on this matchup between Portmore and the Tivoli Gardens. What are you anticipating?
I'm anticipating a really good game. I think both of these teams have improved significantly. I think already this season from their exploits last season. For Portmore, I think it would be a little bit harder to believe, seeing that they were the All-Ireland Knockout Cup champions. And for Tivoli, it would be much easier to believe because of the fact that they were so poor last season, as said by their coach Jerome Waite. But I do think that both of these teams have shifted away from their philosophies of last season, really entered a new age, and they're going to be led on the pitch, of course, by referee Stefan Dewar, who's going to be assisted by Rolanzo Bennett, Keone Denton, with the fourth official being Alexi Perry. But yeah, as I was saying, I think both of these teams have shifted their philosophies away to a much more attacking one. We're going to see Portmore lining up with a 4-3-3. They have lost players, yes, but I think they've replaced them ably. And with Tivoli, they may have switched to a three at the back formation, but trust me, it was with an attacking change in mind. And we have seen 2-0 results from these two teams in their last two games last season. I'm expecting goals in this one. I'm expecting excitement. I'm expecting a lot of, strong competition, as we have grown to see between these two teams over the years.
With Portmore United, they are in the huddle for the final time before kickoff with a word of prayer. This is their starting lineup, and Tyrone Williams is between the sticks. A back four of Emilio Rousseau, Rudolph Austin, Stephen Young, and Javon Thompson. In the middle of the park is Siegel Knight, Akeem Mullings, and Gio Headley. And up top, Alex Marshall, Siobhan Walsh through the middle with a couple of goals. So too Marshall, Martin Davis, their number 10, with a goal to his name so far.
And that's about as potent a front three as you can get in the Jamaica Premier League. Tivoli's defense will do really well to repel them.
Nicholas Clark between the sticks for Tivoli Gardens. They have a back three of Barrington Price, Odin Pennycook, and Richard Brown. In the middle of the park, Keno Simpson on the left, and Alton Lewis on the right, Kevin Garnett and Morris in the middle of the park, and Ray, their number 30 on the left up front, Fuller, their number 25 on the right through the middle. The inform number 9, Justin Dunn, with 6 goals.
Yeah, and although Portmore's front three is enlisted with star-studded names, I think this Tivoli front three is just as dangerous, and they've proven that week after week, time after time, so far this season.
Just about ready for this one. Portmore United in their traditional white and blue strips. They'll be kicking off here. And Tivoli Gardens in orange and black. Portmore United will be kicking towards the Blue Mountain Range. Tivoli Gardens, of course, will be aiming towards the Caribbean Sea. Javon Thompson. Ball played along that right channel for Alex Marshall, who does well on the byline. Then it just ran out of play, didn't it? Goal kick to Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, closely hurried by Odin Pennycook, and I think, judging by the way Pennycook has been used so far this season, I think that's going to be a common theme for that man to think about. Coach Philip Williams, head coach of Portmore United, delivered glory to Ferdinand Park last season, champions of the Link Cup, the knockout competition.
Yeah, Pennycook has been usually asked to pick up key players for this man's team. Jerome Waite, of course, now in charge of Tivoli Gardens, played a very physical game against Mount Pleasant, went down by a goal to nil. Mount Pleasant, though, is a different train. Now they are 6 from 6 in the league this season. Simpson. Garnett sends it long, too long, actually.
Yeah, but that's what Tivoli tried to do. Overload to isolate, they call it. Overloading one side of the pitch to then free up another. And Janelle Ray was free, but unable to be found.
Davis kept his footing. Rousseau looking for the cross at the back post. Marshall. Gets it inside. Oh, lovely stuff from Alex Marshall. And trying to thread that one through. Tivoli Gardens defense stubborn, but they come again. Marshall. And now Davis. Sent out wide to Rousseau. Rousseau committing the infringement there. Well, he goes the other way.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising.
Yeah, it is a bit surprising. Free kick awarded to Portmore United. Now they aim to capitalize. Rousseau inside. Pennycook with the header away. Another whistle on the play. And it's going to be a free kick to Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, a bit too forceful in the box by trusty old Rudolph Austin. Justin Dunn dropping deep.
Still holding possession, then letting it off to Keno Simpson. Simpson slips this one through. And couldn't quite get on the end of that one. It was Nikolai Fuller. It was Howard Morris on that occasion, in fact.
Alton Lewis picking up the ball centrally. That has also become a theme of this Tivoli Gardens team there.
There he is running on the end of it, or trying to get there ahead of Rudolph Austin,
Yeah,
who read the situation early.
Yeah, they're fullbacks, or they're wide fullbacks, wingbacks even, picking up very central spaces. Of course, that can discombobulate the marking scheme of opposing defenses, freeing up space for the attacking players. High boot by Rousseau, but only the throw given.
Dunn was asking the question. Lewis with the throw. Morris. Simpson. Fuller applying the pressure, but the ball evades him.
Comfortably in the end there from Tivoli. Looking for Martin Davis on that left wing. Justin Dunn quick to be closed down on that occasion. Keem Mullins in the midfield.
Rousseau with the throw and trying to get it back. Tivoli Gardens with numbers behind the ball. Rousseau. Davis manhandled there, picking up a free kick.
Could hear Alton Lewis saying, "Well done, don't foul," to Richard Brown. And he went and did exactly that. Didn't give Martin Davis any time to settle.
Well, not giving him any time to settle is one thing, pushing him over is something completely different. Rousseau to send this one in. Here's the delivery. It's a good one, headed away. Fuller picks it up. Dunn. Nice touch inside. Garnett keeps his balance and his wits about him. Alton Lewis looking to play that one forward and does. Morris deep. Lots of supporters here back in Tivoli Gardens, and many coaches in the stands, among them bellowing instructions.
Yeah, as per usual, two really good fan bases on show today.
I guess you'll be able to agree with me that Tivoli Gardens with the obviously bigger fan base.
Yeah, probably one of the biggest on the island.
Keno Simpson on it now. Janil Ray was trying to play that one inside. Lewis has it. Simpson. Garnett. Floats it out wide. Fuller. Pulls it back. Chance for Tivoli! What a save! What an incredible save! Tyrone Williams with a stop out of this world. How is Tivoli Gardens not ahead there?
I wish I had the answers, Donald. He denied Justin Dunn at point blank range. Fuller did excellently. So too did Simpson. But you know who did the best? Tyrone Williams. What a save.
Wow. An impeccable stop from the Portmore United custodian. And wasn't he pumped in the aftermath of it? Save of the Ray Nephew Jamaica Premier League so far.
And he might have more work to do here. Alton Lewis standing over this free kick.
5 to aim for inside the box for Alton Lewis. Made that 6 now as Fuller takes a short trip inside. Lewis's ball inside, headed away. Dunn gives chase. Garnett applying the pressure there. Oh, it was Simpson, I believe it was, over on the far side.
Well swept up by Brown.
No-nonsense defender is Brown. And they're trying to keep a lid on things. And in particular, the front three of Portmore United. Potential alone, maybe the best front three in the country. Right up there.
Yeah, I think Mount Pleasant would have a little bit to say about that.
Oh, wouldn't they? Of course they would. And they would make a very, very strong case of champions. Lovely ball inside to Headley. Headley striding forward, has company. It's Martin Davis.
Excellent work by Penny Cook recovering. But maybe the first touch by Davis could have been a bit better. Good work by Headley initially, and it just wasn't, the control just wasn't as secure as you would have expected it by Davis.
Just didn't have enough time on the ball.
Yeah, good work by Penny Cook. Came in like a freight train, really. And this game has really sparked into life.
Emilio Rousseau with the corner kick. Here's the ball inside, and it's headed away. Rousseau will try again. Searching. Marshall. Austin. Trying to play it back out wide, lost possession. Morris with it now, looking for runners, finding Janil Ray. Forced a little bit further wide, Janil Ray trying to utilize his skill and trying to buy a foul as well.
Yeah, Headley did really well recovering there, the attacking midfielder.
Price. Foul committed there by Price. Kevin Deere, former Portmore United striker, looking on. He's one of the assistant coaches at Portmore. Wonderful striker in his day, Kevin Deere. They'll try again. Bustling through. Marshall. Throws down immediately, forced to go back. Siegel Knight. With the ball out wide. Oh, he has some space to operate in now. The dink, looking for the acrobatic overhead kick. Well, someone has been inspired this week to go for the spectacular. And it was the Portmore United defender, Stephen Young.
Not for the first time I've seen him attempt that, you know. He's going to get a yellow card for his troubles, however. First yellow card of the game so far.
You agree with the yellow card being shown?
I mean, in reality, it is a high boot, but he was trying to shoot, but I guess in some cases intention doesn't matter. But I wouldn't give a yellow card, which is the question that you asked. But then again, I'm not a referee, so there is that.
Just a reminder to download the SportsMax app today from the Google Play or the App Store. So much in store for you. Want to make that link. Walsh has won it, utilizing his strength, going through. Siobhan Walsh was trying to launch a shot, still has it somehow. He tries again, and in the end, it's held on at the second attempt by Nicholas Clark.
Yeah, he was just determined to get a shot off himself, wasn't he?
The bench applauds him for the work put in. The last time these two teams met ended 0-0. But there's a lot of expectation for goals in this one. Already there have been chances. Lovely stuff. Well, overcooked a little bit there by Ray.
Yeah, Alton Lewis was always going to have a warm time to get around Rudolph Austin there.
What a wonderful career he's had so far. I don't think we have really replaced him in that position for the Reggae Boys setup in that holding midfield area. We've had struggles to fill that spot since his departure, Rudolph Austin. Marshall tripped.
Tivoli still with the best chance of the game so far. Excellent save by Tyrone Williams to deny Justin Dunn. Would be his 7th goal of the season.
Young finding Walsh. Walsh again utilizing his strength well, but couldn't find the pass. Knight with the interruption. Illegally so, according to referee Stefan Dua. Nicely done. Simpson moving away, plays it out wide, and the attempt in the end a little disappointing.
Yeah, Fuller, the attempted first time curler there. Tivoli back on it.
Here is Lewis. Alton Lewis was looking for movement. And oh my goodness me! What went through the head of Javon Thompson there? And Tyrone Williams had to pull off an unexpected and spectacular save.
Yeah, that one almost had me jumping out of my seat. Not sure I've seen that one before. That was almost a brilliant finish. And what a save. If a striker was in that position, that's exactly how he should have finished it. What a save.
A moment of madness just now. Corner kick coming in. Morris. Lewis now. Lewis's ball inside, and the header is wide of the mark, and Morris there. There was a collision of heads. Both players will get some attention now. Yeah, Young feeling it as well. But the crowd still recovering from the moment of madness a minute before that play. Cannot believe what took place there. There was pace and there was precision from Javon Thompson.
He almost couldn't have placed it any better.
This is incredible. Just look at this. Wow, was what Tyrone Williams said. That would have been one of the all-time great own goals. Really. Young had a panic attack somewhere in the box. And then wow. Everyone was shocked. Everyone was shaken.
He must be the most relieved man on the island.
Now, we've seen some spectacular goals this week, and I would have chalked that one down as well as a spectacular attempt, and probably the best own goal I would have ever seen. Well, here he is on the other side, trying to get the ball across. And Lewis Headley, I think his hand may have been stepped on. Yeah. Doesn't need attention from off the bench. He's a tough boy. Walsh. Well, Richard Brown has his hands full tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's many strikers who can give him a battle like this physically, like Siobhan Walsh can.
Davis trying to find Headley. Oh, Pennycook was so cool under that pressure. Simpson does well. Fuller trying to find either Morris or Simpson, who had gone on the overlapping run. It was done over on the far side, in fact. Pennycook. Garnett. Dunn picks it up. And taking a quick attempt. Was always under pressure, Justin Dunn.
Yeah, but that speaks to his confidence. Immediately looking up and seeking a shot.
Clark. Price. That one was left to go through. Keno Simpson now. Finding Nikolai Fuller. Challenge coming in strong from Thompson. Much better from him. Chance here for Tivoli Gardens. Couldn't quite control. There was a big opportunity there for Pennycook, who had come roaring in. Ball kept in play. Rousseau gets it back. And Portmore United will calm things down. Knight. Thompson. Taking their time, Portmore United. Not a whole lot of progress being made yet.
Yeah, I think too slow from them there. Was trying to switch it from flank to flank. But because of the slowness of the attack, it wasn't necessarily moving Tivoli the way how it's intended to. Not opening up enough space for them to attack.
Garnett to Simpson. Simpson has full of a company. Lewis now. Lewis wasting that one. And an apology up from Alton Lewis. Portmore just edging the possession here at 51%. Head away by Portmore United. Davis has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, not the crispest of touches from Martin Davis.
Pennycook now. Appeal for a handled ball. Referee Dua pretty much motionless. Hand wasn't away from his body. I think that was a signal from the referee. This is Walsh trying to get by Price. Getting some help now from Simpson. Walsh going after that one. Does well to beat Price. And the clearance by Pennycook was necessary. Simpson on it. Garnett. And now Morris. Lewis through the middle.
Wasting possession there from Tivoli.
Davis was looking for movement, trying to go himself, and earned the free kick for his team. Rousseau. Walsh covered. Knight. Headley. Wasn't on the same page with Marshall. Dunn has it again. Keno Simpson. Odin Pennycook.
Tivoli is certainly the team that looks more dangerous when they probe.
Dunn. Lewis. Garnett. Ball given up. Lewis, who returns the favor.
Tyrone Williams constantly barking instructions to his teammates. It's being picked up constantly. Roger Williams from Veer might have some competition for most vocal goalkeeper. especially since the crown was vacated by one Amal Knight.
Prince Daniel Smith also has a shout, although we didn't see him earlier this afternoon for Humberland. Although his replacement was pretty vocal as well. Marshall picking up the free kick. Referee wasn't ready. They'll have to do it over Portmore United. Last off Austin. Ray does well. Ball played inside. That's some wonderful defending there. Certainly making up for the earlier era, Javon Thompson.
Yeah, he did excellently there. So too did Janeel Ray. Good cross in. And that would have surely been a tap-in for Fuller. Excellent work tracking his man.
Yeah, maybe it was just a glitch in the system for Javon Thompson.
Yeah, no, he made his intrusive thoughts win.
Wow. Well, we're going to go to Janae, who is in the stands right now, after that crunching challenge on Alex Marshall.
And I'm here in the stands with Mr. Plummer again. Mr. Plummer, talk to me about this match.
Oh, God, it looked like so we're going with it. We're going with it. May I tell you, the game a while ago looked evil. But may I tell you, more a chance to get me, I say, boy, no, man. But me check say, Portmore did have a better side now, sir. A be old man run our back dog. So may I say, look like Tivoli can run around them, you know?
Well, we talk about chance a while ago. Portmore almost put you in the lead.
Yes, because may I tell you, say, I be an old man, look most of the man score for the moon and say to keep off it. I save it. May I tell you, but me tell you, we have them under pressure. We have them under a whole heap of pressure, whole heap of pressure.
I hear you and your friends in the stands talking about the referees. What's going on right there?
Oh my God, the refereeing is poor. Refereeing is poor, man. We miss man like Mr. Prendergast and them, man, fear and foremost. You know, the referee them nowadays is like, I wonder if they might take pay or something, man. They're not fear with the game. You understand? Especially the side man, them come like them now watch the game.
All right, well, we have to watch the game. Donald and Leje, back to you.
Handle ball here. Price is going to go into the referee's book. shown the yellow card.
I think a lot of people were asking for a red card on that occasion.
Was it deliberate?
Well, that remains to be seen. It certainly looked like it from my point of view, and he was the last man.
There's nothing he could have done with that. There's nothing he could have done about that.
One could argue his hand shouldn't be there in the first place.
It was by his side.
That was not by his side.
Well, Price couldn't believe the call. Free kick taken. Rousseau driving that one, and that was wide of the mark. We know about his left foot and the power that it can manufacture. Usually has better direction though, Emilio Rousseau.
He hasn't been at his sharpest so far today with his strikes. Set pieces haven't been delivered with the same thrust as they usually are.
Yep, felt he was hauled and pulled there on a couple of occasions. Justin Dunn finally got the call his way. Frustrating evening so far. Morris. Lewis. Looking for Ray. Well, we've seen defenders with good strikes, and we've seen strikers with good defending.
What a pass that was through by Alton Lewis.
Ray trying to fizz that one inside. Didn't see a lot in that one. And to the Gans, they do get the free kick apparently, yep. Lewis to deliver. Put out by Austin. Ray turning. Austin picks it up, plays it forward. Lovely play by Portmore United. The ball played through, the flag stays down. Forced a little wider than he wanted. Davis's ball inside. And that will go out for a throw into Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, extremely dangerous. Again, Martin Davis looking to get in on the action. No one there to tap home his cross. Richard Brown receiving a yellow card. I think it's for his attempted challenge on Alex Marshall before he went to Janae. Jamil Ray needing some assistance.
Just a minute of stoppage. A minute of stoppage is to be played here at the end of the 45, at least 1 minute. For Janil Ray, there is potential there. Skillful player, obviously a warrior. Can be a handful. Ray applying pressure on Austin. Lewis. Garnett trying to switch the play. Goes through. Nikolai Fuller on his right foot. Shoots! Magnificent save again by Tyrone Williams. A one-man wall in front of that goal. Williams has been spectacular.
What a save. That was some classic Jerome Wade football. I said it, overload to isolate Nikolai Fuller. Definitely was isolated. Shot was down the center of the goal, but it had to be saved. And Tyrone Williams. My word.
Corner kick coming in. Clearance made. That is the end of the first half. What a half it has been. Chances created by both teams, but really just one man to speak about, and that's the Portmore United custodian, Tyrone Williams. Maybe a one-man show at the back, but he has kept Philip Williams' side in it. Eventful, really eventful. But after 45 minutes, can you believe it? Not a goal, not one goal. And it's 0-0 at the interval between Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens. Looking ahead to some European football on the home of champions Lazio against Celtic Tuesday, 12:45 p.m., 1:45 in the Eastern Caribbean on SportsMax 2. Of course, we're talking about the UEFA Champions League, also on SportsMax 2 on Tuesday. It's a big one. Paris Saint-Germain against Newcastle, 3 o'clock Jamaica time, 4 in the Eastern Caribbean. Again, it's on SportsMax 2. Also, Wednesday, Galatasaray against Manchester United, 12:45 p.m., 1:45 ECT. You can watch that on SportsMax 2 as well as on the SportsMax app. Watch every game of the Champions League. Also Wednesday at 3 o'clock Jamaica time, 4 ECT, Real Madrid up against Napoli on SportsMax 2. Welcome back to the National Stadium East Field. Somehow this match is goalless. Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens. And I'm wondering if Ligier Williams can explain why, because there have been some efforts, some stunning saves, especially from Tyrone Williams, the Portmore United custodian.
Well, yeah, he explained it perfectly then, why it's still goalless. Tyrone Williams has been immense. Wondrous Williams, I've heard that one before. But yeah, Tyrone in this instance, and he has been great. The save was brilliant as well. Nikolai Fuller, fierce strike. It was down the middle of the goal, but it needed saving. When goalkeepers are really confident, I really like it. He's clearly very confident in his abilities. And judging by how Tivoli have been playing, I think he's going to need a little bit more of that.
There have been some really world-class saves from Tyrone Williams. Just about as spectacular as a few goals.
Portmore United making a substitution at halftime. Clayton Peck taking the place of Lamar Walker. Martin Davis, the number 10s, man, the number 10s. Well, at any rate, it's a good thing he's coming off, so I won't have that mistake anymore.
It's an interesting change, though.
Clayton Peck has been operating off the left a lot so far this season.
Yep. Actually replaced Emilia Rousseau, did Clayton Peck at the left back position. Has a goal to his name as well. Well, they haven't quite made the change, have they, Portmore United? Peck is still waiting to come on, and the second half is now underway.
Yeah, that's an odd one, beginning the second half with 10 players, Portmore United.
Because Martin Davis isn't actually on the field.
And because of the 10 players of Portmore United, their goalkeepers picked up an injury without moving much in the second half. Omar Walker now coming on the pitch to Martin Davis now coming on the pitch to finish the substitution.
So Peck comes on for Martin Davis, finally. That was a strange one. Well, clearance made by Williams. Free kick coming up for Tivoli Gardens here, and they've sent 4 players close to the edge of the box, make that 5 now. Fuller's delivery inside, headed away. Austin is down for a bit. Back up on his feet now. Done. Tivoli Gardens switching the play now. Fuller couldn't get by his marker there. Marshall. Peck. Wasted.
More frustration to start the second half for Portmore. Tivoli back on it.
Simpson striding forward for Tivoli Gardens. He's ready for the fight. Morris. Hounded all the time by Mullings. And now Garnett saw something that wasn't quite there.
And it was Lewis looking to dig that one over.
Marshall does well, evading one challenge. Play called back. What's going to happen here? I think it was Richard Brown who had coming together with Marshall. Remember that he's on a yellow card. Referee thought about it for a long time. There wasn't a whole lot in that, I don't think.
Seems as if either Siobhan Walsh or Rudolph Austin will be teeing up a shot from this distance.
Well, who would it be? Will it be Austin? Will it be Walsh? Walsh already has a couple of goals to his name this season. Austin looking for his first. We know he can do it from this range. But it's Walsh right in the wall. Austin with a floater. Young couldn't do a lot with it. And that was dangerous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Thompson flying in over Fuller. Both players down.
Thompson is all right. Fuller is fine. Giving up possession, Tivoli Gardens. Lovely, but he was held back by Pennycook, who will go into the referee's book. Mullings couldn't get away there. Pennycook again in the right area with a header away. Another whistle on the play. Portmore United with another free kick. Not sure exactly what took place there, which ended with Austin now lining up for another free kick. Siegel Knight goes into the referee's book. Austin. The one-man wall was in the way. That was Ray. And he's trying to counter. And what's happening here?
Yellow card showed to Peck. Challenge is flying in.
Cards being flashed all around now. Janiel Ray needing some attention here.
Just seemed as if he slipped to me. Maybe he was caught from behind.
Is in some pain, Ray. Nathan Thomas getting ready to come on for Tivoli Gardens.
I think they're taking off Brown before his situation gets too critical. That is the play.
Maybe Simpson will go back into a back three. Lewis to deliver this free kick. Here it comes. Dangerous inside the box. He goes down. Justin Dunn. When initially I figured he was favored to get there. Ball over the top. The flag is up against Walsh.
Frantic bit of play there from both teams. Both number 9s swore they were in. I think it's Barrington Price going into the referee's book. It's actually Janiel Ray.
Here for the late challenge on Alex Marshall. He's probably one of the most fouled players in the league, Marshall. Most people who challenge him are usually a step behind. Well, we haven't been able to appreciate the flow of the second half because there hasn't been any.
Yeah.
Ray settles for the throw. Thomas. Ball played through well. Challenge coming in. Morris keeping it alive, then eventually losing it. Price. Dunn. Justin Dunn lost it. And now Young goes the other way. Has Nathan Thomas on him, and Thomas went in there. Rousseau. Here is Dunn with the turn. Sends it over. And it was slightly behind Fuller. One there, and Morris tried to play in Dunn, but Dunn was crowded out. Now it goes the other way through Marsh. Marshall. Mullings couldn't gather. Thomas utilizing his strength well. Nathan Thomas. Howard Morris with space to work with. Sends it out wide to Nikolai Fuller. Fuller sends it across. Defended well. Corner kick to Tivoli Gardens.
Yeah, that ball roll looked eerily similar. Fuller having his defender reaching for nothing at all as Tivoli prepared two more subs here.
The Anthony's coming on. Anthony Nelson and Anthony Thompson. Garnett coming off as well. Here's a corner kick at the near post. Headed away. Marshall picks it up for Portmore United. Headley. Fuller. First touch disappointing, and he slipped as well.
Must be said, Tivoli all over Portmore.
Just confirm the change. Nelson coming on for Garnett. Thompson with the throw. Fuller. Flag stays down. Marshall, again not on the same page with Headley. Oh, well, Simpson goes into the referee's book. I'm not 100% sure about that one.
Yeah, I think it's because he came in after the referee's whistle was blown for that barge.
It looks worse on the replay, I think. Well, we've seen 8 of the cards in the game so far.
5 of those in the 20 minutes we've played in the second half. So I think that pretty much sums up what we've been seeing since the interval.
Price with the run. Breaks free to Morris. And Nelson couldn't do a lot with the pass that actually went slightly behind him. Eddie was trying to force that one wide. Nathan Thomas now. Justin Dunn does well to move by one challenge. Thompson. Throw into Tivoli Gardens right near the corner flag. Is this going to be a third consecutive goalless draw between these two? Marshall, well, Walsh picks it up, sends it out wide, and here's an attempt that's well over the top from Peck. It was Clayton Peck looking for his second goal.
You can tell by the back of Alex Marshall's shirt the war he has been in.
Thompson. Pennycook. Oh, that's a dangerous back pass. But Clark was alert. Rousseau, ball over the top for Walsh. Headley. Marshall. It's always a difficult proposition to get by Price. Oh, they've lost it in a dangerous area. Couldn't quite capitalize, Portmore United. Portmore again. Losing it again. It's been a scrappy affair in the second half, to say the least. Really feels like backyard settings here. Simpson getting out of trouble well. Lewis sends it over to the right-hand side. Dunn is giving chase and tries to go into another gear. Didn't have the real estate to do so.
Yeah, ran out of room. Justin Dunn.
Akeem Mullings getting some attention needed. What a physical encounter this has been. Any chance for a goal in this one, you think?
Well, at halftime, I was extremely optimistic. Not too sure right now. But if a goal is going to come, it does seem as if it's going to come from Tivoli.
Well, Tyrone Williams, the Portmore United custodian, has done really well to keep out Tivoli Gardens. All of his saves, though, in the first half. Neither he nor Nicholas Clark, the Tivoli Gardens custodian, they haven't been asked a lot of questions in the second half. Thompson. Possession lost. Portmore United coming forward, and Alex Marshall couldn't quite get there. Comes out as far as Peck. Peck with an ambitious effort from distance. Price was in the way, and again touched out wide. Justin Dunn on it. Has Nelson in front of him, finds him. Lewis. Good work by Stephen Young, was anticipating the touch, felt it, went down. Simpson. Lovely turn that was from Nelson. Simpson. Nikolai Fuller. Thomas. Lewis with a shot from distance, well wide of the mark.
I think even if it was on target, he would have done really well to beat Tyrone Williams. He's shown already today that you do need to do really well to beat him.
Simpson did really well. Sends it long, looking for Nelson. Was closely marked by Young. Here is Rousseau. Left-footed effort is wide of the mark. Didn't close him down. Saw the opportunity. Did Emilio Rousseau. Wasn't on target.
Yeah, Portmore really haven't created much in this game. Tivoli, I think, have defended really well against them, staying really close.
Thomas.
He's looked good since coming on, Thomas.
Yeah, I think so too. Pennycook. The delivery inside, looking for Fuller. Thompson does enough. Corner kick to Tivoli Gardens. He has to move it back, of course. Fuller. Well, Tivoli Gardens with the change here. Diego McKenzie coming on for Howard Morris. Here's the corner kick. Delivered well, but too close to Tyrone Williams. Marshall's ball inside. No issues there for Nicholas Clark. Thompson now. Anthony Thompson. Throw into Tivoli. Simpson's ball inside, and here's an opportunity for Fuller. Couldn't get a proper connection on it.
Seems as if Stephen Young wasn't the only one who was inspired. Portmore readying a couple of changes.
Well, Walsh has it, takes it first time. There was a bit of a deflection, but the save puts his team almost in more trouble. And here's an effort! And Nicholas Clark recovered to get back in time. First bit of hard work that he had to put in here. Mullings with the effort. And Clark, well, he was right smack in the middle of the goal. After putting his team in a bit of trouble before. Now here's Tivoli, giving up possession, but they regain it. Lewis. Late challenge coming in from Mullings, and he will go into the referee's book now. Yeah, late. Play continues as Tivoli Gardens with the possession on the left. Lewis. Lovely touch out wide now to Dunn. Dunn colliding with Javon Thompson. He wanted the foul. There's Trevon Thorpe, who has come on for Gio Headley. And Deshaun Plunkett has also come on. Coming on for Javon Thompson there. Here's an opportunity for Portmore United, almost. Tivoli Gardens give up possession too easily. It goes through, almost went by Walsh as well. There's a confirmation of the change with Plunkett coming on for Thompson. Here's the ball inside, headed away by Barrington Price. Tivoli Gardens, they have to be careful here as they play out of the back. Now they are searching for runners. Rousseau has lost it. Tivoli Gardens looking to capitalize here. On his left, Nelson inside. Dunn trying to turn, couldn't. Here's a shot that goes well wide of the mark, coming in from Keena Simpson there.
Yeah, that was almost perfect rolling on to him, Keena Simpson.
As we take a look at the SportsMax at moment, and was there any doubt that it was going to be this? Lovely play inside, and look at that save. That was insane, to say the least. Denying Justin Dunn. No one on the ground believed that Tyron Williams could have made that save, but he did. And he has kept Portmore United in it. Marshall winning a free kick for Portmore United. Rousseau is across there. I don't expect him to go directly towards goal. 6 players inside the box for Portmore United. A goal at this time could very well be the winner. Rousseau's ball inside, headed away by Price. Here comes Tivoli Gardens on the break. Fuller.
Overran it.
Yeah. Marshall sends it out wide, continuing his run. Pitt deciding to go all the way back. Siegel Knight. Oh, they went nowhere fast on that occasion. Fuller moving on quickly. Throw into Tivoli once more.
Last season it was 2-0 all. Draws between both these teams. Unless we see something special within these next 5 minutes and stoppage time, we might be headed there again.
Price picking it up, striding forward, getting by one challenge from Young. Now getting Nelson involved. Nelson was fouled by Akeem Mullins. Opportunity beckons for Tivoli Gardens now. Justin Dunn behind it. Here's the delivery from Dunn. Headed out by Austin. Dunn's ball inside once more. Not clear properly. Comes out as far as Simpson. Simpson sends it out wide. Still managing to hold on. And a lot of pressure there, but couldn't reach it in the end, Diego McKenzie. And now they go the other way. Alex Marshall. Nathan Thomas covering him well. Dunn. Marsh, well, Walsh, a little bit over eager according to the referee. Rousseau will send this long. I wonder how much time will be added on for stoppages. Marshall spotting the run. First touch should have been better though. Now Portmore United coming into their own in the final stages of this one. The ironic cheers from the Tivoli Gardens faithful. Oh, he gets it. Marshall has time to place this one. And does, but another critical slip, this time from the youngster Thorpe. Austin, no nonsense. Justin Dunn. Fuller. Thompson. Simpson lining up an effort, and that's easily swallowed up by Tyrone Williams. Now Walsh. Siobhan Walsh. His reaction to the call going against him and getting booked for said reaction. It's been a frustrating night for the big number 9 from Portmore United. Chance for Tivoli Gardens now. What can they do with it? Again, some stubborn defending here. But Tivoli Gardens pressing, and well, they can't win it back off Marshall, can they? Walsh trying to run onto it, but Pennycook is there and sends this behind for a corner kick.
This could be a big opportunity for Portmore. Dying embers of the game now. Expecting 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Corner kick coming in at the back post, and again wasted. Price has it. Will anyone pip it? I reckon that there's probably one more big chance remaining. Price called for the infringement. Young. Marshall. Plunkett. Oh dear. Marshall was fouled by Nathan Thomas, according to referee Dua. All's well that ends well for Alex Marshall. Plunkett's ball inside. Keena Simpson was pretty fortunate there that didn't hit his hand. Clark landed hard on his elbow there. His arm was outstretched. That could have gone anywhere. Came off his chest though. Lewis. Pennicook goes long. Nobody there in orange. Lewis with the throw. Tivoli Gardens in the attacking third now. Well, the referee has seen enough of this one. And for the third consecutive time, these two teams share the spoils. And it's a goalless affair once more between Portmore United and the Tivoli Gardens. Pretty much continuing where they left off last season. And Tyrone Williams has been sensational tonight. Done from point blank range was denied by Williams. They embraced at the end here, knowing how special that was. Alex Marshall in some pain after putting his body on the line on so many occasions and being cut down on so many occasions. And the coaches, the respective coaches, speak about it at the end. But at the end of the day, they share the spoils. Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens, 0-0. As we take a look at the full match highlights between these two teams. Tivoli Gardens with a lot of the attacking in the first half, but look at this, Justin Dunn firing that one goalwards, and somehow Tyrone Williams making the save there. Stunning the crowd at the National Stadium East Field. What a save that was. Then Headley coming forward, getting Martin Davis involved, and couldn't quite get that one under his belly. He had an off night tonight, did Davis. And Lewis sending that one inside. That was insane from Thompson at the back post. Javon Thompson almost scoring a spectacular own goal, and Tyrone Williams came to the rescue of his team yet again. Neal, his ball inside. Thompson, well, he had a role to play in this game, really and truly, with a wonderful challenge. But he was pretty much hot and cold. This effort from Fuller denied brilliantly once again by Tyrone Williams. Man of the match performance from the Portmore United custodian. Yeah, and he was absolutely pumped. Nicholas Clark got himself in some trouble here, and a shot from distance. Clark recovering well to make the save, denying Akeem Mullings. Wasn't a lot of action in that second half. Turned out to be a really physical affair. As we take a look at the full-time statistics, Portmore United with 4 shots, just 2 on target. Tivoli Gardens with 6 shots in total, 3 on target. 29 fouls committed in this game, 5 yellow cards apiece. 5-2 as far as the corner kicks were concerned in favour of Tivoli Gardens, who had the majority of the possession as well, at 52%.
Yeah, I'm here with Tyrone Williams, today's man of the match, Portmore goalkeeper. You made some crazy saves today. Talk us through your favorite one.
I think it maybe have been the third one, because I kind of didn't see it. It was last minute. And when I got a little glimpse and he hit it, I just put myself in the right position and tipped it over.
And you know, even your teammates were trying to score on you. I'm sure your reflexes were tested on that one as well.
Yeah, you know, you got to be prepared for anything. Anything could happen. So I tried to be in the right spot at the right time, and I got lucky, and thank you for that.
And Portmore are already a good defensive team last season, but you've come in now and seemingly you've improved even their goalkeeping situation. What do you think that the team can achieve this season?
Well, we're taking it step by step, but I think we could achieve the championship, and that's what we're going for. As we said, day by day, we're working hard in training and putting in the work to do that.
All right, thank you very much. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you
Great
very much.
performance today.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, man, thank you. Now we're going on to Coach Philip Williams of Portmore United. Coach Philip Williams of Portmore United.
Who first? Who first?
Yeah, Coach Philip Williams here. Coach, it was a really tight game. The second half was a slog, really. What do you make of the game, especially the second half?
Yeah, we made some tactical change and got some foothold in the game. But I mean, was a game that was lacking of goals. But in terms of entertainment, it was there. Commitment was also there from both teams. It was good entertainment.
And you made some changes, especially at halftime. Walk us through those changes.
We saw we were lacking on the left-hand side, so we put on a youngster in Peck, and he gave us what we wanted in terms of directness and squares.
Yeah, and your team eventually started to eke out some opportunity as well as the half wore on. Do you see yourself more as a team that can adjust to the opposition as the game wears on? Because we saw that last season as well.
Well, this is the Premier League. It is important that we have to assess each other opponent definitely and make adjustments, and that is what we did.
And you know, moving forward, you got the cup last season. I know you're hungry for a league title this year.
Definitely, but as you see, there's a lot of youngsters there with their first time playing at this level. So it's going to take some amount of work, some amount of luck, some amount of consistency of quality, and we just have to put all of that together.
All right, thanks, Coach. I think you can achieve it, so best of luck.
All right, thanks much.
Going to now to Jerome Waite of Tivoli Gardens. Coach, it was a really tight game, but your boys definitely had chances to get a goal today.
Well, first and foremost, congrats to both teams. It was really an entertaining game. But you still have to give credit to the Portmore goalkeeper. He just reminded me some years ago when we called him to the under-20 national team, and due to his agent, he didn't turn up. What he did today would have made a difference, you know, between winning and losing. But, you know, all being well, congrats to the Tivoli team.
Yeah, you have to say congrats to your team, because not only did you attack well and create chances, you also defended really well, that we saw here today.
Yes, definitely.
And you know, moving forward, I always say moving forward with this team, because it's a project that you're developing. What do you think that a big positive from this game that you can take moving forward?
There's so much positive. The high-level concentration, and, you know, the defensive organization, and the offense creating opportunities. I think the midfield still need to click a little bit more.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
All right.
As we take a look at the matches from match week 7, Very United 4-1 over Limehall, Dundee Holden 2-1 over Malines United, 2-1 Mount Pleasant over Montego Bay United today, Humberland with a 1-0 victory over Waterhouse, and of course goalless between Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens. So this is a points table. Mount Pleasant out in front by 7 points. They are on 18 points, a perfect 6 from 6. Arnett Gardens, Portmore United, Humberland all on 11 points in second, third and fourth. And Tivoli Gardens and Waterhouse completing the top 6 with 10 points apiece. So an eventful Monday night here at the National Stadium East Field. And in the end, they share the spoils, Portmore United and Tivoli Gardens. And it has been an absolute pleasure bringing this to you from Independence Park on behalf of my fellow commentator, Leger Williams, Janae Robinson, who was in the stands, my director, Daniel Allen, and producer, Ramon Stewart. I'm Donald Oliver. It's good night and goodbye from the National Stadium East Complex.